Network Entertainment.
Sabi kasi ng lola ko, hindi ka just. Di ba?
Basta-basta.
Hindi ka basta-basta. So I was like, in my dating, I was like, hindi ako just. Tapos, yung ginagawa ko pala is, I'm demonstrating to men that I'm not emotionally available.
By playing hard to get.
By playing hard to get. So, hard to get is good when you do it right. But if you execute it the wrong way, it will make the people run away from you. Bakit? Sino ba ang tao na gusto laging nare-reject? A man and a woman, masakit ma-reject. So even in dating. So according to Vanessa Edwards, she's a behavioral
I love her. Science of people.
Science of people. Behavioral investigator. The number one attractive trait sa human being is emotional availability. Papansin mo, you may be the most beautiful person in the world. But if you're not, kapag nakikita ng lalaki na una-una walang chance, pangalawa that you're not open to parang finding love with me, lilipat yan sa hindi masyado maganda, pero available.
Okay.
Emotionally available. So, it's showing that you want to find love. It's showing that you're open to emotionally connect with them. So, pag nagpapa-hard to get ka, dapat totoong hard to get ka. Kasi busy ka talaga eh.
Hi, this is Mirza Sison. Welcome to You Can Do This, a podcast that'll help you achieve your dreams and goals one episode at a time. What are you waiting for? Let's go!
So, magugustuhan mo pa din siya when you kind of operate in the same light na hindi kayo magkakaroon ng conflict sa pera kasi pareho kayo na gusto mag-save or gusto mag-build. Maganda din yung nababalance but again, when you look at studies, it's really similarity. So, let's go back to matchmaking, to matching hypothesis. When we're dating somebody na same level of attraction, for example, di ba, you're an 8. So according to this,
are you talking about physical?
This is physical attractiveness. Okay. Although we'll talk about compensating factors, which is, di ba, may compensating. Okay. Pwede parang i-compensate yung level of
Poggy
attractiveness.
Points.
No?
Poggy
yes.
points.
And it's interesting that you said poggy points because the compensating factor works for the men. Kasi when you look at attractiveness, pagdating sa babae, ang pinaka-selling, pangit ang term, sorry, selling point. Attraction point talaga is number one, self-care. How you, I mean, it's not your, I'm sorry, for us strong, independent, successful women, it's not our money that like true masculine men will be attracted to unless that man is looking for a sugar mama, right? But if they're looking for a wife, it's not your money that is the number one motivation. Their motivation is like how you look, how you are, your personality as a woman. Pero yung mga babae naman, meron naman tayong different metrics pagdating sa man. We have to think like, are they successful? Can they manage themselves? Can they manage their family? And there's a reason why women are looking at the status and not the beauty. Because as women, we know that we have that responsibility to bring another human being in this life. Whether that's biological childbirth or mag-aalaga, mag-aampon, or yung mga pamangkin. So we just have that tendency to kind of like think about other people. We want to be able to take care of our family. So I need to be partnered with a man who is competent, responsible, and stable. So again, the metric systems are different. Beauty for women, status for men. And this is just what we're seeing in data.
And this is science-backed.
This is backed in science.
Right.
So medyo crude siya pakinggan, no? But
parang namang mukhang pera yung
parang
mga
mukhang
babae.
pera, right. So, but what's the beauty of studying the science of it is you understand why they have that preference. Di ba parang sabi mo, ano ba yan, ang babaw naman ng men. Gusto lang nila maganda. Yun lang ba yun? Well, there's a reason why gusto nila maganda. Why they want a woman with clear skin, like good set of teeth, shiny hair. Because yun pala, psychologically, it gives them, it appeals to them that this person has good genetics. So nakita mo yung reason kung bakit sila naghanap ng maganda. It's about good genetics, like finding somebody who will have like a healthy, kumbaga, lifespan. Parang ganon. So yung women naman, that's why pala naghahanap sila ng partner who is responsible, stable, and whatever, because that talks a lot about a man's competencies, diba? If he cannot manage to handle himself, what is his level of discipline? So magkaibang metrics, and my suggestion is instead of resisting this, fighting this, ano ba yan, ang babaw nila, mukhang pera, ganyan. Embrace it and be curious about it. Bakit kaya? Try to talk to your friends and have a legitimately authentic conversation with them. Maririnig mo yan.
And this is biological.
This is biological because even if we're not in the woods already, hindi na tayo nasa caves, it's all wired in our brain.
So even animals?
So, what do you mean even animals?
Naghanap ng maganda yung male animal.
So, I have not studied animals.
Humans lang po.
Pero parang the way that I see it is really humans. Again, let's talk about compensating factor.
Yes.
So, yung men, makikita mo, di ba sometimes beauty queen. Tapos, yung kumbaga yung beauty queen level 10, attractiveness level. Tapos, nagiging partner, sabihin natin 5. O ba sabihin mo, Coach V, joke naman yung matching hypothesis mo eh. Hindi naman, tinan mo nga.
5 na male.
5 yung level ng male. Di ba? Yung attractiveness ng male. Hindi ka gwapuhan. Tapos yung girl sobrang ganda. Merong compensating factor. Remember, women are not looking for the most good-looking man. They're looking for a stable, disciplined, kumbaga financially healthy man. Kasi parang hindi lang naman yan titingnan mo na mentally healthy, diba? Socially
Financially healthy.
Financial also, because just like what I was talking to our guest earlier, sabi niya, in order for my company to be sustainable, I have to make it work. I have to earn. So in order for you to fall in love, reach mo yung peak ng Maslow's hierarchy of needs, kailangan may bahay, pagkain, tubig tayo every day. Meet that, and you are sure that you're falling in love for the right reason kasi hindi ka na sa survival. You're already out of the survival mode. So when they say
good provider, which kinainis ko nung bata ako, di ba? Parang, good provider, so not feminist.
Yeah.
It's pala, biologically
It's very
ingrained.
Biological, absolutely. Sabi nga nila, Mirza, when you look at somebody, first few seconds, before ka pa mag-isip whether I like him or not, your brain has already decided. Your subconscious has already decided whether you want to date them, sleep with them, have family with them.
So like kill, marry, or F.
Yeah, something like, yes, yung mga ganyan. So, my call is to instead of resist, be observant and embrace it. Try to understand it because there's so much in dating and love that we don't understand. But those things that we know, try to use it to your advantage. So gusto pala, nalaman ko, gusto pala ng like men, although they want to get to know your personality, syempre, if you do not connect with them physically, parang hindi ka attractive paningin nila, hindi naman sila ma-motivate, kilalanin yung personality mo. And that's the truth, di ba? Lumalapit, nag-a-approach sila sa maganda. So lahat ng tao right now can be beautiful and attractive because sabi nga, matching hypothesis. Kung baga, anong level mo sa attractiveness, may katapat ka. So there's someone for everyone. So just show up at your best and take care of yourself. That's the number one thing.
So how do you explain, like for example, your Lola refusing the millionaires in favor of the shoeshine boy?
Right.
Diba, you wouldn't say na financially healthy yun. But then, their love was true and lasting.
Yes. So, ang lola ko naman, she married the shoeshine boy kasi meron pala siyang nakita na hindi niya nakita sa iba.
May compensating factor.
May compensating factor. And that is the tiyaga. Kasi sabi ng lola ko, everyday daw, yung lolo ko nasa labas ng bahay nila sa may window niya. Pag kinawayan niya, isang kaway lang, uuwi na. Gusto siyang makita everyday. So first is, na mere exposure effect yung lola ko. What is mere exposure effect? Mere exposure effect is, the mere fact that you are exposed to a certain stimulus, the more nagugustuhan mo siya. Kaya nga maraming nagkakainlaban sa office. Kasi everyday nakikita. So when you see the person like always,
mere exposure.
yes, like, mas na-appreciate mo na, maganda pala siya. Yung bait niya pala. So feeling ko yung lola ko na mere exposure effect siya. And hindi lang yun, nakita niya yung level of patience and discipline ng lola ko. Because my lolo end up to be the chief PNP in our province.
Okay.
So he rose from the ranks even if he was just a shoeshine boy when he was 13 because they married very early in life. So she saw something na siguro
She
hindi...
saw potential.
She saw potential. So yun yung sabihin natin, compensating factor for men. You may not be rich right now, but you may not be a provider because you could not afford, but you maybe have a provider mindset. Ibig sabihin, provider mindset, ibig sabihin kahit, sabi nga ng tita ko, kahit pandesal lang yan, kapag in love sa'yo yung lalaki, pupunta pa yan sa'yo, hatiin niya yung pandesal. So may ganon. So these are traits that are based on science are being sought after sa dating. Generosity, patience, discipline, confidence. So it's not about the money, but it's about the skills and the discipline that you have. Kaya mo na-develop yung pera na yun.
And that doesn't apply to women?
So women, no. Sorry, women. So I feel like it helps that we are successful, that we are financially free. Because men, of course, they don't want you to go for them just for money. Of course, they want love as well. They want intimacy. But for women kasi, when you look at the metrics, ang importante, what we bring is kung ano yung wala sa men. Like calmness, diba? Beauty. It may sound superficial, but no. Like even the fact, that's why nga yung women, that's why, it's the 50-50 thing right now is like acceptable, right? But for women, like the comfort, the calm, the beauty that you provide like in the company of man, that's already a value. That's already value. So,
hindi naman parang decoration.
Hindi naman. It's not about objectifying, but actually looking at women in a way na, again, they fall in love with something that they don't have. I feel like a man's life is chaotic. A man's life is like not as peaceful and beautiful without the presence of their sister, their mother that kind of humbles them, brings them back. So that yung mga traits na yon is invaluable. The mere fact that you are able to calm a man, give them another,
with your beauty,
with your calmness. Kaya nga yung mga, sumisigaw din kasi talaga ako pag na-excite ako and whatever. Pero nakikita ko, na-appreciate nila yung, alam mo yun, yung because kapag ang lalaki masyadong laging aggressive, it shortens their life because of testosterone. But if you're a woman who kind of give them peace, nako, peace talaga is absolutely, it's value. You
learn
bring beauty.
The art of peacemaking.
Yeah, peace, beauty, tsaka wag yung palaaway. Para imagine a Diyosa. You don't have to look like Diyosa, but you bring that kind of serenity in life. Nako, maraming lalaki ang maghahabol sa'yo if you have that.
Palaban, balahura.
Ayun nga. Ayun nga. So, marami namang palaban and balahura na nakahanap ng love life, no? So, doon pumapasok yung luck. Kasi hindi lang puro strategy. I believe in dating. Dalawa yan luck and strategy. Kapag nakita mo wala kang luck, katulad ko, wala akong luck, feeling ko. Dati. So, I had to learn the strategy part. Na how can I improve myself so I would attract the man that I like and not just anyone, di ba? So, kapag hindi pa makita mo mga tumatagal na, hindi pa dumadating yung luck, yan na yung signal ng God. Gawa mo na ng paraan. So, ayun, yung mga medyo strong yung personality, marami namang nai-inlove sa kanila na men na siguro hindi ganun ka-masculine, pero is equally good. Medyo ito yung men na medyo in touch sa pagiging, sa feminine side nila. They're equally good. It really depends on what kind of partner you like.
Yes. So, I guess, collect and select talaga para makita mo who is right for you.
Yeah, who's right for you and who fits your life, like your lifestyle, yung future family na gusto mo. So, yeah, medyo ganun siya. Medyo may pagka interview ang dating. But by the end of the day, balance the mind and the heart because it can't be all mind. It can't be all strategy. It becomes dry. It loses the magic of love and romance. Pero kailangan din yon so that we don't get abused, we don't get manipulated, and hindi din tayo over-emotional sa dating. Kasi mamaya dyan, hindi mo naman pala talaga gusto yan. Pero nahack lang yung emotion mo. Feeling mo, he's the one for me.
Nahack yung emotion.
Oo, just because laging laging nandyan sa'yo, hindi naman pala siya
Ano
yung
siya?
the one
Repeated
mo.
exposure? Ano?
Mere exposure effect.
Mirror
Yes.
exposure effect.
Parang Mirza, this is the reason why we get the same brand of toothpaste whenever we go to the grocery. Kasi
Right.
lagi nating nakikita, may billboard, ginamit ng lola ko,
Oo.
ginamit ng whatever. But the question is that the best brand for you? You really don't know.
Nakuha sa dalas.
Ay, ang ganda nun. Nakuha sa dala. So, yung mga nai-love sa kaibigan,
Hindi sa dulas, sa dalas.
yung mga nai-love sa kaibigan, sa office
just show up every day.
Yes, and that's how I mentor and coach some of because many of my clients are men, right? And I teach them the art of making ligaw. Besides
Right.
the fact that I'm a woman, but we also look at the studies that what makes a woman tick. So
Right.
make sure that you have a presence na hindi annoying. You also bring value. Yung generosity, yung patience. It's really the way that to market yourself in dating is showing traits. Kasi by the end of the day, yan yung iniisip nila. Na kapag napangasawa ko ba to, marunong ba to pumulot ng kalat sa sahig? Or baka ako lang pupulutin ito. Parang ganun. It's all about the traits. Nagiging lang yan. Nagiging effect lang yung mga pabulaklak, whatever. Pero kasi pag nagpadala ng bulaklak sa'yo, niligawan ka, hindi lang yung family mo, nagpadala ng pagkain sa pamilya mo. It's not about the money. It's about the generosity. It means you recognize that my family is valuable to me. So, nililigawan mo din sila. So,
Pero pagkasal na, tumitigil naman.
Yun lang.
Fake pala.
Fake love pala yun. Kaya nandyan yung dating. Kasi sabi nga nila, time weeds bad mate. Ibig sabihin, habang tumatagal, mas natatanggal yung mga hindi talaga okay. Kasi lumalabas yung totoong sila.
Right.
So,
speaking of ligaw,
Mhm.
di ba the concept of courtship, parang it's a very Pinoy thing. Like when we talk
Yes.
to Western friends, they're like, what do you mean by court? Diba?
Right.
Stuff like ligaw, pakipot, playing hard to get.
Yes.
What are your findings about our dating culture here versus
Right.
like the rest of the world?
Right. So, number one that I'd like to talk about is yung hard to get because that was one of my mistakes before. Yung, ayoko sinasabi kasi ng lola ko, hindi ka just. Diba?
Basta-basta.
Hindi ka basta-basta. So, I was like, in my dating, I was like, hindi ako just. Tapos, yung ginagawa ko pala is I'm demonstrating to men that I'm not emotionally available.
By playing hard to get.
By playing hard to get. So hard to get is good when you do it right. But if you execute it the wrong way, it will make the people run away from you. Bakit? Sino ba ang tao na gusto laging nare-reject? A man and a woman, masakit ma-reject. So even in dating. So according to Vanessa Edwards, she's a behavioral
I love her. Science of people.
Science of people, behavioral investigator. The number one attractive trait sa human being is emotional availability. Papansin mo, you may be the most beautiful person in the world. But if you're not, kapag nakikita ng lalaki na una-una walang chance, pangalawa that you're not open to parang finding love with me, lilipat yan sa hindi masyado maganda, pero available.
Okay.
Emotionally available. So, it's showing that you want to find love. It's showing that you're open to emotionally connect with them. So, pag nagpapa-hard to get ka, dapat totoong hard to get ka. Kasi busy ka talaga eh. You're running a business,
Right.
you're recording your podcast, you're meeting with your friends. So, that is a legitimately hard to get. Wag yung nag-text siya. Ayan, nabasa ko na. Mintay ako ng 1 hour. Ba yun? So, nag-text
So, wag
siya.
ganun.
Oo, dapat it has to be authentic, genuine. So, nangyayari, kaya 1 hour siya nag-reply kasi katulad ngayon, nasa podcast ako, I'm running my life. I'm doing my life. So, pag sabi niya, ano kayang ginagawa niya? I mean, you're not faking it. It's very
all these
true.
games.
Yeah, it's not a game. Absolutely. You
Right.
have to really, kumbaga, yung number one na kailangan mong i-impress, sabi nila, is yung sarili mo. So, you should be living the life that you want para hindi ka lang sa love life mo excited. Excited ka din sa potential mo. Excited ka din sa pwede mong ma-accomplish in this lifetime because we all have what? Maybe tops 80, 90 years? I mean, hindi ka ba nako-curious like how your potential?
Right.
Mamaya may igaganda ka pa pala, may isi-sexy ka pa, may igagaling ka pa. So, love life is just a big part of, is a part of our life. Pero love life naman is that factor that affects all of the aspect of your life. So, kailangan pinagtutuunan din ng pansin.
Right. But then, sabi rin nila noon,
Hi, I'm Joelle, and I'm back. Did you miss me? I wouldn't call this a season 2, but rather just another era with more lessons, realizations, and thoughts from all the overthinking. And it's not just gonna be me this time. We'll have special guests, other POVs, para mas marami pa tayong masagot na paano kungs ng buhay to hopefully help you find the answers you're looking for. Tara, this is Joelle's podcast, Paano Kung.
Men like the chase. They like to work hard for something. And so if they attain you easily, then you did not fulfill that need. What can you say about that?
Absolutely, I agree with that too. Because man will marry a woman that they admire. They will not marry somebody na parang, paglabas ko, nandiyan ka na sa harap ko. Because in their mind, anything that's easy to get has a lower value. But if you are somebody that they adore, they feel medyo above their league ka, nako, yan yung naghahabol sila. So the lesson here is really increasing your value as a woman. And I'm not only talking about money, because as we've discussed, it's not the number one. It's a factor, but it's not the number one thing. But it's really working on yourself as a woman. Na parang, diba, even if we age gracefully, even if we I don't know, like explore, like do hobbies, it's just our life is parang it's good, it's better.
Right.
So we are an asset and not a liability to whoever we're gonna.
So how
end
do
up
you
with.
balance emotional availability with feeding that factor where he feels like he worked hard?
Right.
Saan ka lalagay?
So emotional availability and yung hard to get, you could balance it as, for example, they text you, they invite you on a date, right? And yung schedule na sinabi niya is Thursday, 2 p.m. So iisipin ko, so ini-invite niya ako on a date pero may podcast interview ako. So yung hard to get na strategy is, I'm gonna text him. I'm gonna say him, I would love to join you for a date or go on a date with you. But unfortunately, I have this.
Right.
So, di ba, rejection yon. So, after na rejection, gagawin mo. But, then you give them a schedule that is convenient to you.
Okay.
So naging honest ka na may schedule. Kasi yung iba,
Totoo naman.
Oo, totoo. Yung iba kasi yung babae parang, uy, nag-aya ng date. Tatanggalin ko lahat ng schedule ko. She'll drop everything just to see the man. Tapos pag nag-date sila, tapos hindi siya masyado na-satisfied, hindi siya happy dun sa date nila, nagsisi siya. Okay. So, kumbaga, do not shortchange yourself. Because if you're a woman na parang excited about their life, parang icing on top na lang yung cake. Yung cherry, sorry. So, do not drop things for men, especially if they have not proven anything to you yet. Like, go on with your life. Be the best version of yourself. And then, when they invite you on a date, then tell them, eto yung time that I will be available and happy to meet you. So, you do not ultimately reject them, but you just indirectly show them that I have a life and I love my life. Right. But I'm happy to meet you when I'm available. That is kind of legitimately being hard to get.
I'm available, but I'm busy.
Yeah, I'm busy right now, but I'm gonna give you another schedule.
Just book me on Calendly.
Ayun lang. Pag nag-Calendly ka na sa date, may ibang level na yan.
Sobrang busy ko. So why is it important to have a dating strategy? When you say your mission is to make love effortless, when you say you have a strategy, parang effort yun.
Diba? Parang it's contradicting. So, I believe before kasi dating is a numbers game. Feeling ko, hindi ka lang nagkaka-love life kasi wala ka pang nami-meet. Pero, being a founder of Singles Events Manila, nakikita ko na ang dami na nilang na-meet na singles. Yung iba, ang dami na na-meet na singles. Ba't hindi ka pa nagkaka-love life? So, iniisip ko, what's wrong? Then, na-realize ko that dating actually is a strategy. Ibig sabihin, if you have not honed the basic skills such as social skills, kahit bigyan kita ng 100 dates, lagi kang babalik sa akin na Coach V, wala pa din. Kasi nga, yung human skills kailangan yun. So when we talk about dating as a strategy, we're talking about social skills, human skills. Now, why did I say na we're helping people to become effortless in dating? Kasi what we're doing is self-improvement. Ibig sabihin, if it's natural to you to have that social skills, kapag nakikipag-date ka, hindi ka na yung magpre-pretend na magaling ako sa social skills. Kasi magaling ka talaga sa social skills.
Right.
You legitimately evolved yourself, self-improved, whether there's a woman or a man that you like. That's really you. So it's all about increasing your value. So we teach you how to increase your value in a way that is attractive to the opposite gender. Kasi mamaya dyan, payaman ng payaman, for example, o kaya ikaw naman lalaki, papogi ka ng papogi, hindi naman yun yung pinaka hinahanap talaga ng opposite gender. So we tell you what really matters on the opposite for the opposite gender, and we help you kind of work through that. So it's legitimately self-improvement. That's what Singles Events Manila is helping their singles.
So what's the status quo of Pinoys now when it comes to dating? What are they doing right or wrong, or
right? So
out?
I'd like to talk about yung men. So right now, di ba, nakikita niyo yung mga babae, ang dami nakakagusto sa AFAM. They like the jeans, they like kasi puti, matangkad.
Yes.
But you know what, Filipino men, something that you have that these AFAM do not have is your knowledge and experience and exposure to the art of making ligaw. Because many of these non-Filipinos do not even understand that concept. I had to teach many of them.
Okay.
And not because they don't want, it's just that it's foreign to them.
Right.
Making ligaw. But you as a Filipino, alam mo kung gaano ka-connected yung nililigawan mo sa family niya. So, wag mo na ligawan yung babae lang. Ligawan mo yung kapatid, yung kaibigan. So, that's an advantage for Filipino men para manalo sila sa dating.
Okay.
So for women naman, Filipino women, I feel like, and not to be biased because I'm Filipina, but I feel like there's something with Filipinos, if not about Asians. Because when you look at studies, sa lahat ng races, pagdating sa dating, there's just this one research that I've seen, it's Asians na medyo nasa top.
In terms of
Asian
what?
women. Asian women, not Asian men. When it comes to attractiveness, dating potential, marrying. Papansin mo, that's why a lot of non-Filipinos also are traveling to Asia to marry because they feel like and this is a misconception na feeling nila Filipinos and Asians are very submissive.
That was my question.
Yeah. Hindi lang nila alam. Mukha kaming submissive. Pero hindi po kami submissive.
Kala nyo
lang. But even if they realize that na hindi pala, medyo strong pa din yung personality, they're still enamored by the beauty of the culture in terms of how we take care of our family, how we are so affectionate, because it looks normal to us, but they don't really meet a lot of people with those values in the other side of the world. So for women, if you love your family, it's about care, love, all these good traits, continue to exhibit them because ultimately yun yung hinahanap ng opposite gender. Like you want somebody, again, for men, they have to connect with you physically before they connect with you emotionally, because they have to be attractive. It's the eyes. For women naman, we fall in love through what we hear as well. So for men, you have to kind of understand ano ba yung nakakapa-in love sa babae. So do not date as if you're dating a man. Be curious, talk to many women, what makes them fall in love, study it, and execute. And above all, it's all about self-improvement. So kapag feeling mo you're a person na another human being will be lucky to have you, yung legitimately, hindi yung mayabang ka lang.
Okay.
You talk to the opposite gender, di ba? Where am I in that, am I a valuable man? Di ba? Am I a good man in your optics? Then that's how you kind of make or improve in dating.
For Filipino women specifically, saan sila nahihirapan? I always hear na there's a shortage of men. There's a shortage of good candidates. Like I myself have so many female friends na, as I said, attractive, accomplished, amazing. Wala akong mapadate sa kanila.
Right.
So is that true that there's a shortage of men or good men?
Right. So I feel like right now, mapapansin natin na there are a lot of single men as well. Sometimes nga makikita mo sa data, mas maraming naghahanap ng men na mapapangasawa. But these are not the sexy body men. Diba? Sometimes the most husband material are those who do not have a six-pack abs. Not to say that the ones who have six-pack abs won't do well. No, I mean, it talks about discipline. Kaya nga nagka-six-pack abs yan. But what I'm saying is, for women, maybe you'd have to re-strategize in a way na yung mga dating pattern mo before na I tend to date only like this. Try mong mag 360 degree. try mo lang mag-experiment. I feel like life is an experiment. That's what my mom said. And totoo yun eh. If you're not getting the relationship that you want, palitan mo yung strategy mo and be open to it. Do not be attached to anything. Do not be even attached to your own ways. Na gusto ko kasi ganito lang. No, like there's so much in the sea na hindi natin alam yung mga creatures na nandun. There's so many in the galaxy that we don't know what exists. But there's also so much in this world when it comes to meeting people that you haven't even discovered. You haven't met them. How can you say that you don't like them?
Can you give an example of like a true to life case study?
True to life, right. So, ang pinaka-common is yung height. Diba?
Oh, okay.
Height. Like we want, of course, naiintindihan ko yung mga babae nagsasabi na gusto ko nung 6 feet or taller than me because I feel like a baby. I can sit in my feminine energy.
Okay.
But also, there's so many amazing short men as well. Yun nga lang, unang tingin mo pa lang, ayaw mo na kasi kahit lang kami. Diba? But height is not what's gonna make you happy by the end of the day. Like, what's gonna make you happy when you're married, and this is based on study, is, for example, how attuned they are. And this is a study based on Gothman Institute. How attuned, like, do they pay attention to what you like?
Right.
Do they try to please you?
Right.
Kasi mamaya dyan, you get like a 6'3", tapos wala namang pakialam sa'yo. They will not even please you. So, dun ka na sa mas masaya ha. So, just, yung physical part as women, wag yun yung number 1 na titingnan mo sa men. Tingnan mo yung ability, yung discipline, yung alam mo yun, like, look at what matters. Of course, kailangan pa din na attracted ka. Pero kasi ang babae, I feel like, kapag if they do good things to us, if they love us, in love naman tayo, and daming babaeng nade-develop eh. Pero, kaya eto, girls, do not ever go for a man who does not like you. Because when they don't...
ang dami yata.
When they don't like you, they don't like you.
That's a very, very red flag.
Yes. Because if they don't like you, tapos sabi mo, hindi naman, nagkatuluyan naman kami. Oh, look at the arrangement right now. You are together because you're bringing so much value in his life. The moment that you stop bringing value to his life, he's gonna drop you because he's not truly in love.
There's a very big power imbalance.
Yes, there's a power. You can keep that relationship, but woman, you will be so tired in your life. You would not want to be alive anymore. Pagod na pagod ka. A woman who is like relaxed and, dun lumalabas yung natural beauty mo. So, do not carry all the responsibilities in the relationship. Do not even carry all the responsibilities in your family. You have to be a good, you take care of your parents, you take care of your family, but do not put the world in your shoulders kasi the more ka mas-stress, the more ka nagiging unattractive sa mga
But does it work the other way around? Like, we always hear of a man chasing after a woman who doesn't like him and in the end wins her over. Ano naman ng psychology niya?
Because the psychology behind it, because men have this hunter nature. And even if we're not in the cave anymore, again, we're biologically wired, at least for men. So, gusto ng lalaki na maramdaman nila that I worked hard for you. Because pag feeling nila nakuha nila nang wala malang effort, they feel na parang hindi malang nila na-execute yung pagiging man nila. Men fall in love through actions. So the more effort that they put to you, the more things that they have to do to get you, the more like they're gonna stay. Pero kung nakuha ka nila dahil kinindatan ka lang or pinadalhan ka lang ng isang message, they feel like easy to get, easy to lose.
Pero meron din namang women who made the first move.
Absolutely.
And then, okay naman.
And it worked, right? So, ang maganda kasi sa first move, that's why I encourage women to do the first move in a classy way. Because the first move meaning, pinapakita mo lang na I'm open, emotionally available. But for example, you're a man, I'm a woman, di ba? I'll smile, I'll talk to you. That's already a first move. Pero ang gagawin ko na, ako lalapit, ako mag-arrange ng date and everything, that's desperation. So first move is, you give a man a way to approach you. You send the signals that it's safe to approach. But you do not do the hunting and the pursuing. Because I don't want you to be tired. And I don't want you to fall in love with a man who does not love you. Let them love you more. Sabi nga ng lola ko.
Listen to Lola. Any more tips for this dating strategy?
Right. So it may sound a lot, but I'm here to tell you that... and this is based on science. Dr. Terry Arbach, my mentor, said, and she's one of the top scientists when it comes to love and dating. People who do not give up on love tends to find love.
Okay.
So if you are a woman or a man who really believes in their heart that I'm meant to be with somebody, I want to fall in love, I have so much love to give, and I want to feel love as well, be open to opportunities. Go on dates. Do not waste your years not dating. Sabi mo, mag-ano muna ako, tsaka na magde-date. Sige, magde-date ka kapag wala ka ng energy. Diba? Magde-date ka kapag hindi ka na, yung, alam mo yon, yung excitement, wala na. So, do it now. And for those naman who feel helpless or hopeless pagdating sa love, maybe you just have to rest. But the rest should not take up to 10 years. Rest should be like 3 months, maybe bakasyon ka, read books, have a new perspective, go to Singles Events Manila, do events,
Right.
talk to our dating coach to give you a motivation to find that love. Because there's so many people who wants to find love. You just have to find the right people for you. Talaga.
Wow, great. So how can people find love through you?
Yeah.
Tell us where they can find you at
Alright.
Singles Events Manila.
Thank you, Mirza. So I have devoted 10 years of my social research experience to understand what dating is, so I can help people find the love that they want and they deserve. So you can go to Singles Events Manila, because Singles Events Manila does not only do events, but we also have coaching.
Okay.
We have workshops. We really try to study human beings because we just want to understand what resonates, what makes us fall in love. So we're on Facebook and on Instagram. And I'm also Date Coach V or Dating Coach V on Instagram and TikTok. In my social media naman, I try to post like snippets of tips on how to like mindsets pagdating sa dating, because in dating we have to kind of carry a different mindset, because this is the new generation. We cannot date like how our parents date. But again, rest in the fact that if you are committed to finding love, you will find it. We just have to evolve in a way na ready tayo to find love.
Thank you, Coach
Thank
V.
you so much.
Thank you. Wow. So enlightening and eye-opening. And I hope if your goal is to find love, that you will find love. And it starts with following Coach V and finding out what she's all about. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Lovely to be here.
Happy Valentine's month.
Yes.
Thank you for listening to You Can Do This. If you want to know more about me, visit Mirza.com. That's MYRZA.com. And follow me at Mirza Season on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, and LinkedIn. If you like this episode, please don't forget to rate it 5 stars. Hit the follow button on your podcast streaming platforms and hit the notification bell to get alerted every time we release a new episode. Catch you at our next convo, and always remember, you can do this.
The opinions of podcast creators, hosts, and guests are not necessarily reflective of the official stance of the Pod Network Entertainment, its hosts, or other network programs. The content created by the people behind the podcast is personal and not meant to harm any religion, ethnicity, group, organization, company, or individual.